and welcome to Sadie's Spincraft. Day 10. Wow, live. Day 10. What do you want to call it? Advent. Got there in the end. So I'm just going to give everyone a chance to come in before we open day 10, wherever it is on here. We'll find it in a minute. I really can't be bothered looking for it right now. Hey, Chris, how are you, my sweet? Hello, anyone coming in on TikTok? I'm in a better mood today. I've processed a few things in the old noggin, and I'm ready for it to throw at me now. Let's bring it all on. So let's go for day 10. I can't believe we're on day 10. First of all, before we start, I am going to show you the blanket on how it's coming along. I mean, look at that. Can you believe we've spun 25 gram for the last 9 days, and this is our Advent blanket? So we will add to it. That's from there for today's. So it didn't quite go all the way around, but still, look at that. To be so pretty. So let's open number 10, blend the fiber. Well, read the crappy Christmas joke first, but blend the fiber and then get crocheting onto the blanket. Now let's find number 10. That's 17. Is that 20? What's that one? 14, 13. We're around here. 12, 16, 11, 10. There we go. 10 of the fiber Advent. Let's with the bad dad Christmas joke first. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not spreading it. How bad? They're getting worse. I'm telling you, they're getting worse. But we'll have an A4 sheet soon, just of Christmas jokes to show everyone. So let's open number 10. Let's see what colour we've got. Let's see what we're working with today. Because whatever we're working with, we're going to be adding this lightning white, bright white, lightning white. I mean, look at it. It's got its own shine. It's like a ghost flapping around behind me. I've lost plot. Don't worry about it. I think I know what I might do with next year's Advent tree baubles. Ooh. So do I. You're going to open them. You're going to spin them. And you're going to have fun with them. Right. Can you see what's in there? Oh, it looks like we may have another pink. Do we have a pink? It might be. Let's have a look. Oh! Wow! I'm just getting all excited. Right. So we have the pinkest, brightest, sparkliest this time. But I mean, look at this. This is merino and Trillabon. So it's already got a shine to it. Can you see those colours? I don't think you can, but oh my God, we're going to use pink and lots of pink. Yes, beyond the spin. It's so the white, it's blue. Yeah. So we'll be using this. We will add a bit of this just to incorporate it into yesterday's fiber spin thingamabob. And you know what? I might even add a bit of this as well. We'll see what goes on. We shall work with it. You can already see. Let's tip you down. Let's go with this, guys. Let's start planning. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use white. Let's not go how we usually so. Because I don't want the white showing up too much. It will be a fine layer. First one, like that is too thick. I don't want that one. So we'll just spread that out. And then I'm going to put some of this on. Oh, this is so pretty. Right, I am going to have to put my sleeves up because they're doing my head in. Santa Claus is coming to town. He won't be coming to this house if I don't hurry up. Hey. Slippity slip. Do you know, I'm sorry to say, but I really can't stand Adele's new song. Can she ever do a song that's happy? Does she have to be down and depressed all the time? Like, seriously. I do like some of your songs, Adele, but like, seriously, can we not have an album that has something that's happy and on about your exes all the time? I really don't like it. Mind you, I don't like many new songs because they all seem to be rubbish nowadays. Right, we're adding some more of this pink. Except for I'm going to put loads of pink on this time. Sparkling Bradford. I don't know what Bradford they've been to. But it ain't bloody West Yorkshire, that I can tell you. Such a shine. Do you know what? I'm going to add a bit of this. More pink. I am going to try and save some of this pink for tomorrow so that we can incorporate it into tomorrow's colouring, like I do with most of them. But I'm going to try and add the majority, if not all, of this white so that it does peek through every now and then. And I'm going to make raw lags today because I'm actually enjoying spinning my raw lags recently. And you know, I need some help as well from all my knitters out there. I need a pattern that can make a hat with DK yarn because every pattern I come across is either chunky or super chunky. And I'm sorry, but I don't want a chunky hat and I don't want a super chunky hat. Just because it takes less to show someone how to do it. Laziness. And I can't find one on YouTube. They're all stupid bloody chunky yarns. I don't do chunky yarns. I can't stand them. Everything looks slightly daft to me in chunky yarns, but that's my point of view, not everybody's. But yeah, I do need an hand with a hat because I've done this one and it just looks daft. I don't like it. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I like this song. Do, do, to the heart. I never tasted the taste like yours. Strawberries and something more. Oh, yeah, I want it all. Pick up my guitar. Ooh, the engine we can drive real far. Sing underneath the stars. Oh, yeah, I want it all. I want to be that guy. I want to kiss your eyes. I want to see that smile. Oh, no. Stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. When you close up, give me the shivers. So I like this song, but I can't really sing it, so don't listen. They bring it right back. Give me the shivers. They say the party's over, well, we bring it right back. Shiver with the fire. Sing it like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. When you're close up, give me the shivers. I were in bed last night. Chris picks up a bit of Silver Angelina and goes, why the hell have I got sparkles in my bed? I went, I don't know, but it's pretty, isn't it? He goes, it's a good job, it is pretty. Here you go. Bless him. He doesn't half take some stick off me and my fibre. He's celiac, right? And he always makes me giggle with this. He goes, I'm not allowed fibre. I goes, well, I'm not giving you fibre because you've got your own bread. He goes, no fibre and sheep fibre. It's not good for me. Do you know how hard it is when I go to the toilet and that stuff's coming out? I'm like, oh, sorry. I'll move out of the way. I won't do it in front of you from now on. Poor lad. He's not allowed fibre, but I still give him plenty in a different form. So, let's. This one. So pretty. You can't see it because the light is just atrocious for some reason. Hi, Nat. Sorry, I've got someone else coming on to YouTube. I don't know people by faces on. Hi. Loving the pink. Good lass. We've got to love a bit of pink. What am I making? Rolex so that I can spin it into yarn. Good morning, Kim. How are you, darling? Lots of love and hugs to all you fantastic people. These are just going to be two big-ass thick Rolex because it decided to make it like that. Why not? Come on. Giraffe. That's it. Good fibre. Do as you're told. So we've got two big ones. That one's well fixed, so it's going to be really long. Let's just remove this. So we're going to draft this one first. That one's ready for spinning. I'm sorry, but this feels a bit hard. I'm not used to fibre feeling like that. I think I might just take bits off. Wow. I've never done one that big before. I don't think I will again. I don't like how it feels. It's so satisfying pulling it apart, though. You do all that work to just... Yeah. Right, so we're going to spin these bundles up. I'm going to turn you towards what you can see. Obviously, you lot will be able to see anyway. I won't need to move you, but TikTok needs rearranging once I've sorted my chair out. I'll just rearrange TikTok. Right, I need to be further back. Right, move out with it. There we go. That's as close as I can get. Everyone can see. Hi, Jules. Near Wales-ish. Oh, what if I missed? I've had a phone call this morning. I got the job at the nursing home by me. Yay! Go on, Nat. Well done, lass. It's not better than doing something you love doing. So I'm going to tighten my tension. And then get that in orifice. Move those out of the way. We'll start with this one. Oh, we've got Nelly and Kelly. And I need you. I'm going to have to move that bit back a bit more. There we go. All I think about is you, even when I'm with my boo. Do you know what? I didn't like it when this song first came out, and I still don't like it now. And why is it when you don't like a song, you know every damn bloody word to it? Seriously? Oh, and yesterday, this is just for me YouTubers, I just find it weird, but anyone on TikTok might like to hear this. Over the space of Vlogmas, my watch hours have gone down, right? I put on the video yesterday, which was only 20 minutes, bearing in mind, compared to the hour and a half that I usually have up with my excuse me, lives. And it went up nearly 100 hours just from my 20-minute video, but yet it were going down on my lives. Who thinks YouTube's trying to shut me up? Even though I don't really talk about anything on my lives other than fibre. So because I've had an opinion on Facebook this past week and a bit, they've been taking my watch hours off me. Like, seriously. Goes to show that Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter and everything are all linked up. I can't see what you're all putting from here, so I do apologise. I'm just going to rant, and I'll let you all watch while Kelly and Nelly sing away in the background. Kelly and Nelly. Oh, that's so funny. Right, I need to move my hook. Right, this one is going to be a lot finer than the last ones we've done. I'm trying to make it a bit thicker, but we might just get certain bits. So yeah, I do believe I am being censored for some reason. Yeah, I need to. If you hear a clicking, I need to tighten the treadle up on my wheel. He's having a dicky fit. Oh my God, I'm all rainbowy. Wait till I stand up. I'll show you on my black pants and my black top. You can actually see the rainbow from the pink, from the Trillabon that's in the pink. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Trillabon, whatever you want to call it. But that shiny stuff on nylon, that's all pretty colours. It gives it a rainbow effect. I might FaceTime my old friend today. She's going into rehab soon and she needs me, and I'm going to be there for her. I've known her since I was a kid. She's had a shitty young life, and I'm going to make sure she comes out of it other side feeling good about herself. Because God bless her, she was part of a P-ring, paedophile. She was one of the children that got sent here, there and everywhere, all over England. And no one did a fudging bean, because the people that did it were a minority, and you can't say nothing against them, because then you're being wrong towards them. And it's like, well, no, if they didn't do wrong, I wouldn't say wrong. So yeah, there's that as well. Then there's all sorts going on in my family, and my head's up my arse, and my arse is up my nose. So now, but I'm in a better mood today. I am in a better mood today. Feel a bit lighter. And I think that's got a lot to do with singing and dancing first thing in the morning, just as the sun leaves to go to school. Put your music on and just dance like a dick around the house. It works. It really does work. And I'm sorry about the language today. I'm at a point right now where it's like, well, I am who I am. I shouldn't have to hide who I am. I've never cared before what people think of me. Why should I change now? I say I don't like counselling, but it seems to do all right in a way. Turns your thinking a different direction, doesn't it? Although I don't want to go back, it don't mean that I didn't think it wasn't worth it. But me being me doesn't see the point in bringing up the past, because I'm moving forward. If I keep looking at the past, I'm just going to be depressed and down, and what's the point in that? There is no point. So I'm not going for counselling anymore. I can't cope with it. It just makes me feel, and I don't like feeling horrible. I have my own ways of dealing with stuff, and I will go back to dealing with it in that way, whether they agree with it or not. It's done all right for me since I was 8-year-old. It'll do all right for me now. If you're from the UK and you've watched Rochdale Girls, you'll kind of understand what my friend went through, except for she was from the little town called Skipton near Keighley in North Yorkshire. Or is it the Rotherham Girls, not the Rochdale? Rotherham Girls, sorry. Yeah, well, Rotherham wasn't the only place that it happened. I was just a bit more strong-willed than my friend. They couldn't get me. And then that's when I lost my friend, because she ended up with new friends, and there wasn't a bean I could do about it, because to start off with, she couldn't see what were going on. And then afterwards, it was too late. Poor woman. Well, poor girl at the time, poor child. But poor woman now. She's still battling drugs and drink. And she's same age as me. She's nearly 40. God bless her. So I will be sending prayers up to our God, and hoping he answers them, because we all need some help right now. There's a lot more that comes out of this little section on this one. Simply because, well, it were a lot thicker, was this raw lag. When we get to the end of the single, I will give you all the warning, like I usually do, of turning down your volume, because when I put this onto the ball winder, it will make a right racket. So just a little warning. And I know a lot of people like the noise because of ASMR or whatever you want to call it, but me personally, I find it really annoying. Can't do it. In love. Does he say Amy Winehouse? I don't know. I think it is. I don't know. Honestly, don't have a clue. I really don't. So yeah, I've got a bit of a mission this Christmas and New Year. And my mission is to put out as much love into the world right now, because everybody needs a little bit. So anybody who's watching right now, I am sending love, hugs, and lots of light to your soul. Feel happy, feel blessed, and just please enjoy what's coming. Try not to dwell on the crap that's happening. And trust me, I know it's hard, because yesterday I was in a mild panic about the future, but like I said, there's not what we can do about the future just yet. So enjoy Christmas with your family, and then we start standing up and fighting for what's right. But right now, we need to think of ourselves and just find some inner peace. When you find that inner peace, your days will seem a lot brighter and happier. Because let's put it this way, colours are dull right now, and I want my colours bright and vibrant again. My aura is dulling, and it needs to brighten back up. And I will not let what's going on in this world dampen my aura, my spirit, or my hope. And I hope you can all do the same. Do not let what is happening in the world dampen you down. Because the second you get dampened down and lose the fight, they win. They do, they win. And when they win, yeah, it won't be good. We'll either be in Handmaid's Tale, Hunger Games, or what's that other one that's just come out? 2023 COVID thingy-me-bob situation. That's what we'll be doing. So it'll be one of them 3 films that we'll be in if we don't start having a bit of faith and believing there is something higher than us that has been trying to look after us, but the devil's taken over. It's as simple as that. I mean, you just have to look at Let's Go Brandon. Let's go, Brandon! Yeah, that numpty is the Antichrist coming up. And I said it well before Mr. Trump got taken down. I may be from the UK, but I can see what's going on from over here outside in. And I'm sorry, but he was one of the best presidents you ever had, for the simple reason he said what he was going to do. He did what he said he was going to do. He didn't fill you full of load of rubbish and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, like they all do, because he's not a politician. He's a businessman. And they didn't like him because he was a businessman and not a politician. And because he ran that country like a business and you were all prospering from it, they didn't like it because they couldn't keep you all under control. Boris is trying with us now, except for that little mad scientist needs to take his freaky little wig do and hide. Sorry to say. So I'm on another little rant, aren't I? But I am in a good mood. I do have a big smile on my face. But yeah, as you see, this is all my opinion. I'm not saying you have to believe it. I'm not saying you have to agree with me. It is my opinion on the world from what I view and from what I see. So, yeah. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut, but it just don't work. I've struggled for years because if it doesn't come out my mouth, it says it all over my face. I'm like a book. You can just read me from page to page. It's not good, actually. But I suppose I'm open, I'm honest. And if you can see that I'm open and honest, Well, only the people who have a problem with honesty won't stay. Yes, I might have a different of opinion to everybody, but it doesn't mean we can't be friends. I do love you all very much, you know. And I think you're all amazing. But these days. I do like a bit of Jessica Lynn as well. We'll lay to rest and we'll wish we could come back to these days. Oh, I know. I do like this song. Sorry. Shouldn't start singing really, should I? Especially when I'm on a rant. Oh, we've not got much left to spin up, and then we can get the plying done. And then we can start crocheting. Whoop, whoop. And I know it ain't pretty when we try to move on. Sit down together and laugh with each other about these days. All our troubles we lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days. Oh, these days. Cigarettes in the ashtray. Reminiscing on those past days. I hope someday sit down together and laugh with each other about these days. Right, I'm going to show you what I mean by a sparkle. Can you see it? Can you see all that sparkling leg up? Look at it all. So pretty. Right, you want to turn your volumes down because I am going to take this off here now, and you'll need to just, yeah. You won't want to hear it. Let's put it that way because it's going to be noisy. I do apologise for the shaking. I do apologise for all the shaking, guys. So that's the single. Do you know, I really feel sorry for those on YouTube because you can't really see colour properly. But we're going to apply this now. Going to make it look all pretty, and then we're going to start crocheting. So we'll move that back there. We'll get it all plugged up again. All right then, there we go. Oh, it's opened. Just give me a sec just to sort my leader out. Pardon me. Burpy burp. Does anyone else do that? When you're hungry, you burp? Because, like, I only burp when I'm either hungry or I've just eaten or just drunk something. Look at that. Right, we're going to spin anti-clockwise this time while we apply these beauties together. So hang on. So we're on it's 250 grams now that we've spun. I think that's right. 10 times 25. Yeah, 250. Cool. What you've got to remember, if I had have spun this finer and made my fibre go further, the blanket would have been bigger by now. But like I keep saying, for those that are new to spinning, they always think that the yarn isn't good enough for working with. Well, I'm here to show you it doesn't matter what your yarn looks like, it is always going to be good enough for using, no matter what it is, no matter how it looks. Once you've either crocheted with it, knitted with it, or woven with it, it changes the appearance of the yarn so much. It's unreal. And I advise anyone who is a beginner spinner or is thinking about spinning to straight away start a blanket with it. Because then, as the blanket goes along, you see the change yourself with how good your spinning is becoming, and your first piece is forever because it's what you've learned with, and it's amazing. So that's what you do, or that's what I do. I did. Can't quite find my blanket now because it's in that cupboard behind y'all, and there's no way I'm moving my table and everything to get it out. I'm sorry to say. that's that plied. I'm going to take it off onto the yarn winder and we're going to get sat and add it to the blanket. So turn your volume down now if you don't want to hear the sound of the ball winder. Ow, just hurt my thumb. I don't know how I hurt my thumb, but I did. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So there's the yarn all finished. Let's get crocheting. Hey, let's add this beautiful yarn to this beautiful blanket. Right, where are we? We're over here. I'm back. Get off me. So, what chats have I missed? Let's try and catch up on chat. What have I missed over here? You just popped up on my feed and I'm completely engrossed in your realness. Oh, thank you. I don't see the point in lying or whatnot. I'm one of these people, if I think you need telling that day you are being a pillock, I'll tell you that day. Then I got told as a kid not to lie and to be honest, but also not to say anything if you don't have anything nice to say. But they contradict each other because telling the truth can sometimes can constitute in saying something not nice. So I try and follow those rules. I can't even speak now. Try and follow those rules. It tends to be the more honest version part of me that comes out rather than, don't get me wrong, I don't go out my way to be nasty to people. That is just nasty. That's wrong. But there are times when you say what you mean and that person takes offense to it. Not that you intended for said person to take offense. They could have taken a gate for all I cared, but you know, they went and took the fence. Like, why? Try and make light out of it, you know. And a happy new year. Right, defo can't have Vlogmas all year round. No. Sadie, the choreographer. No, I can't be singing all year round. That'd just be wrong, wouldn't it? What? If the whole trash genre of metal thrashing machines, maybe we can start our genre from the percussion from spinning wheels. That's amazing, T. How did you come up with that? That's cool. Yeah. Right, I'm going to try and work out a sound for Christmas from my spinning wheel. I wonder if I could get a beat going with it and then start another one and get a beat going with that. The spinning wheel Christmas beat. Oh dear. Well, hi everyone. I am live on YouTube as well, so I am talking to lots of people. Just so that you're aware of this. Oh yeah, Sadie's Spinners sings Do They Know It's Christmas? Oh yeah. Do you know, I really don't like this song. Because for the simple reason, well, of course they know it's Christmas, but do you really need to rub it in the face that it's not, they're not getting what they want? Kids in the UK and whatnot right now that have no food, no blankets, no Christmas coming whatsoever. And all we're bothered about is vaccines and non-vaccines and COVID this and COVID that. But yet there's children out there right now that are starving, cold, got nothing. What do? Nothing. Which is why, not last week, week before, I took 22 items to my church, all handmade, hats, scarves, and mittens, so that they can hand them out to the children, because obviously they go to the soup kitchens and things, just so that they can be warm for Christmas. If I could, I would make blankets for them, but blankets are a pain in the fudging ass, I'm sorry to say. So that's why I made hats and scarves. And I can't afford to go out and buy stuff for them because obviously small business not gone well this year. So we're living on fumes ourselves, but it's one of those things, isn't it? There's people worse off than me out there. A lot worse. I've got a roof over my head, you know, that in itself's a good thing. I might have to turn my boiler off during the day because I can't afford gas, but I'd rather have a cold house during the day and it'll be nice, snug and warm on an evening with me, Hunter and Chris all snuggled up watching films than having no gas to eat. You know, got to think of these things, haven't we? The one with David Bowie. I don't like David Bowie. It's by For King and Country. What's that? I thought England had social welfare programs. Yeah, they might. And do you know what they do? They don't help the children that are being abused. They would rather take children off families that are struggling and just adopt them out. Don't believe social services is the greatest thing in the flipping world, because it isn't. Don't even get me started on them. They try to take my granddaughter off my daughter right now, all because her boyfriend was abusive to her. But that happened in the past. They sorted it out. It's not to do with me. I tried, you know, but they wanted to stay together, and now they're taking her daughter off her. Even though she said, if I move back to my mum's, can I have her back? No. So they can go do one. Not happy with social services. If you're on universal credit, which once upon a time used to be job seekers, you do get your rent paid. You don't get your council tax paid. So you rent roughly between, I'd say, £500 to £700, depending on whereabouts you are in the UK. So your rent gets paid, right? You only get 1,000, say, family of 3. So mum, dad, 1 child. No, we'll go with 2 children because that's usually the proper household. But you get round about 1,300. Take your rent out of that. Then you've got to pay all your bills. And then whatever's left is what you have to live on for the rest of the month. If you also get child benefit or any form of help with childcare, they take that off the money that they're giving you. So you're not actually getting any help. And the Tories right now just want to take it all off everyone. They don't care about the children that need it. They don't care about the families that need it. All they care about is their own back pocket and to make sure that they can get their kids to go to Eton with the rest of the Antichrist. Social services is horrible here. They took my baby girl because my ex's mother was having a fight with him and laid a bunch to get back at him. Yeah, that's about right. They are the same over here, T. Exactly the same. I don't mind Bing Crosby, but I just don't like David Bowie. The only thing I like David Bowie in is Labyrinth, and they're the only songs that I like of his as well, out of Labyrinth. Excuse me, I've got myself in a bit of a... It is talking about social services. But that's fine. We work with it. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, everyone coming in. Hope you're all well. Yep. Exactly. So long as they got... From what I've heard throughout the world, social services like to take bribes from rich people to have a baby placed in their arms. If they're older than a baby, they don't want them, so they don't pay for them. And UK is the worst for it. Hi, Valerie. Crochet faster in a tiz. Oh, yes, we do. That we do. We do, yes. I spin quicker when I'm in a tiz as well. It's like, a what? A what? And my legs are going 10 to a dozen. You know, going for it. Going for it, going for it, going for it all the time. We're nearly round to start the next row. Come on, get through. There we go. I've got myself in the right tiz, Anna. Anyone else buffering? Seriously? That's because I spoke out. YouTube don't like me speaking my mind. Do you know, I actually hate this song now. Can't stand this song right now. I think it got played way too much. Hi, Mary Bird. And with me being me, I listen to it so many times because of my ADHD. So I listen to it until the song's dead and then I find a new one. And I do it all. College, I met so many people who were studying social services and didn't even know what it was. I thought, I wonder what job that leads to, and then forgot about it. Do you know, this is my argument with social services right down to a T. If you want to be a part of social services, I believe you should have had time in life. So either married, divorced, had kids, lost kids, you know, gone through life, become a social worker. Because what the hell are you meant to learn out of a goddamn book to do with life and kids and how kids work? How? Do this. Someone needs to explain this to me, because I even said to the social worker the other day, I got a bit sarcastic with her actually. I'm sat there and I'm going, oh yeah, because you've had kids, because you've not had kids and you've read it all out of a book, you know exactly how to work children, don't you? You know exactly how it's meant to go when it's your first child. No, that when someone's got a bit of PTSD or, you know, depression, you just rip that child away from them, don't you? You don't help them. You don't try and sort them out. You don't give them all the help in the world. No, you just take that child off them, because that's what they do. Or don't even, don't like them. And do you know, last year, I were all for social services, right? Now they can go jump, because all I see is bad children off the good parents and leave the nasty parents to kill the kids. Yeah, they do. This past year, right, I'm not being funny, but 6 children have died at the hands of their parents, and only one of them has been publicised, and this is little Arthur. God bless him. I feel for him, right? But there's 6 other children that died this year, and not one of them have been mentioned, because they don't want social services looking so bad. You know, it's wrong. It truly, truly is wrong. It really shouldn't. It's a horrible thing to do to a new mum, to a perfectly healthy baby. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm not being funny, but Lancashire, the county that I'm in, is the worst in the country for taking kids off kids. Yeah. I'm not weeks after my 17th birthday, I had my first. Right? I didn't have a fudging clue what I were doing. But she's still here. You know, 21 years later, she's done what needs to be done. She's learned what needs to be learned, and she's working and she's living on her own. You know, if a child bringing up a child is that bad, then why didn't you take mine off me? Yeah. It's ridiculous. They need to seriously rethink the whole thing. Well, last time they changed it all with baby P. No, they didn't. They didn't change nothing. I'm sorry to say. All they did is what they're doing this time is, because there's been a reported death on TV, they're now going to take every child in sight. Because that's what they do. They take every child then, because then no one can complain. Yeah. Oh, irritating. I had a social worker telling me what to do. She had no children. Changed after she saw what my toddler would do. Yeah, exactly. They're too busy sorting people who don't need it. Yes, when there are the signs and they don't see them, the kids are angels. Exactly. Exactly, Nat. Exactly. Sorry, I spat when I spoke then, because that's what I do, you know, when I get a bit peeved. My grandmom got married and pregnant at 16, and there was normal for a lot. When I fell pregnant with my first, 2 weeks after my 17th birthday, she was born. I got pregnant again with my second. He was born in 2002, so I was 19 when he was born. 18 when he was born. Then I fell pregnant with Chrissy, and she was born at the end of the year. There were only 10 months between them two. So it was like having twins come Christmas 2002. number 4 in 2005 and number 5 in 2012. Glutton for punishment, I reckon. So yeah, come 2005, I had 4 under 5. Crazy. They were trying to tell me at time out, a timeout would stop him from biting his sisters. No, I even asked them what to do to stop it. They gave me suggestions I had tried several times. Right. I'm not being funny. Kids need structure and discipline. If they don't know right from wrong from a young age, they take the Michael out of the parents, whether they've got problems or not. They will take the Michael out of the parents because the parents have got no control. And the second you give that child the control over the parent, I feel for any parent that has to go through it, because I couldn't do that. I do believe some parents are a bit too soft, and then I do believe some parents are a bit too harsh. Me, I was probably on the harshest, but when I was a kid, that's just how you were done, how it were done. And then I changed as the times changed. But it's just, yeah, kids still need telling, they still need structure, they still need discipline, they still need teaching right from wrong. You can't just leave them to do whatever they want. It's just not right. How did you manage? That's a lot of stress for a young woman. My husband, because we got married, sorry, in 2002, and well, it was hard work. Don't get me wrong, and not going out, and because I'm not a drinker, we never really went out anywhere. He had a drink every now and then with a couple of friends that came round, but because my mum and dad were alcoholics as I was growing up, yes, I got drunk between the ages of 12 and 16. But as soon as I fell pregnant with my eldest, I stopped drinking. I never touched it again. Up until about 3 years, I can't hold my beer. I don't even know why I got onto that. Oh, yeah. So I had my husband to help me with the kids, but they do like to push your buttons. And there were many a time I walked out the house, well, looked at Chris and went, if I don't go now, I'm going to go to prison. And he'd be like, what do you mean? I'm going to kill someone. And then I'd walk out and not come back for about half an hour. And then we'd cross in the doorway and go, yes, I'm going to do the same. And he'd walk out for half an hour. You know, these things happen. It's got to be done. Kids are stressful. They really are. I love them to bits, but the little buggers. To know where the limits are and what happened. Exactly. Happens when they're pushed beyond them, when to push and when to stay within. Exactly. When it's your job to look for domestic problems, it's all you can find. It's a system to punish families, not support them. Thing is, I'm not being funny, but I can walk out into the street outside my house and see plenty of problems. Domestic and everything. I'm sorry, but the Gen whatever, the millennials, whatever you want to call them, that were born 2005 onwards, are narcissists, or they seem to be. Or that's my take upon things, because it's all me, 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 me. What are you saying? No, it's all about me, 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 me. And the way we were brought up was, well, it's not for me, but maybe that person will like it. How else can I put it? Because I think of everybody but myself, and I can't sometimes when I do think of myself, I feel selfish. But it's like these kids nowadays, they don't care that they're selfish. It's like they're entitled to be selfish, and it's like, no, you're not. If anyone's entitled to be selfish, it's your parents, because they brought you up, not you treating them like dirt and then get on your... Seriously. No, don't think so. And you know, I've seen a lot of that on TikTok. A lot of it. It's like, I understand domestic abuse, yeah. But when both parties are narcissists, you can't just tell the lad off because she's just as narcissistic as he is. There'll be days where she does exactly the same to him. You know, to me, domestic violence works with men as well. You know, I knew a lad that used to take his beatings because he believed that she was allowed to vent her anger out on him. It's like, no, I'm sorry, darling, but nobody deserves that given to him or done to him, whether they're male or female. It shouldn't happen at any point with anyone. He couldn't understand where I was coming from, and I couldn't understand where he was coming from. He goes, she only hits me because I do her head in. I goes, so what? You do my head in. Do I hit you? He goes, no, but you're not my girlfriend. I goes, no, because girlfriends aren't meant to treat you like that. Girlfriends are meant to love you and help you through life, not beat you up, you know. Come on, sort your head out. And it took for me, I'm sorry, I did, but I smashed her head into a wall and told her if she ever hit him again, I were going to put her in hospital because he were too soft to say oh. I understand that some people believe we are all born good and get corrupted. I don't think that is true. No, I don't think that's true either. I think we are born blank and we learn from what we see and experience, and that shapes us. Exactly. Shapes our fit into society as well. Yes. I agree with that. Social media is not real life. I think those kids who are now starting families are just used to being ignored because they are raised by the system and socialize online. The people I've met in life are more considerate. Yeah. Oh, I agree. If we see and experience, take what you can, I can see how that makes us believe. Are taught to think of the one standing next to us and help that person. That's what we do. Good for you sticking up for your friend. Thank you. I'm going back, what, 18 years, but still, I stuck up for him because I wasn't having it. I'm sorry, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You don't hit your partner. You just don't do it. You don't hit friends. You don't hit anybody. I've hit her, to be fair. I shouldn't have done it, but I was 15 and I was sick and tired of seeing it at home when my mum and dad got drunk and she needed telling. I'd had enough. I wasn't having it when I was going out on streets as well, you know what I mean? And my mum and dad think I didn't know. Psh, honestly. Loads of arguing on the night time, and then you come down and your mum's got two black eyes. Oh, I fell over, smacked my face on the sofa. Yeah, of course you did, love. Yeah, of course you did. Because I'm stupid and I'm gullible, you know. I weren't led awake last night when you both come through the door arguing. I think that they can do that. You're not protecting your kid. by lying to them. Only way you can protect your kid is by getting out of that situation. And I know it's hard to get out of that situation with no one to help if no one believes you. But you need to find that one person that believes you and stick with that person. That person will help you through everything, whether it's male or female. That person will help you. It's just like I've turned around to my friend today and said, if you're struggling when you come out of rehab, please contact me. I have a spare bed and I am willing to put you up until you can find somewhere that you feel comfortable with. Friends, you've got to look after one another, because if not, this is when all hell breaks loose. You know, I'm getting too philosophical in my old age. And big words, where are these big words coming from? Social media are corrupting kids. Yes, they're desensitizing them, sweets and rock and roll. The interesting thing for me, as I am getting up there in the age, is watching the pendulum swing. Yep. I've fallen into a lot of doors and cabinets. It's no fun. Things are better now, but it hasn't always been. Sorry about that, Valerie. I'm sorry you had to go through that, sweetheart, and I'm sorry if it took so long for you to find that one person to help with it the other side. Everybody needs that one person. You don't need a whole host of friends in your life. You just need that one person. And if that one person, if that one person is there for you just at the right time and at the right moment, they can save your life. They can. I feel for you, Valerie. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it. I'm going to cry. It's not good. Nobody should be abused. Nobody should ever feel like they're alone in this world, because they're not. Yeah? None of you are alone in this world. If ever you're at that point, you come to me. Yeah? Message me. Don't ever get that low in life. No one should ever feel like that. No one should ever be alone. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. If you need anything, you phone me or you message me and I will answer. I might not answer straight away, but I will answer and I will be there for you no matter what. All right? Oh, humanity is the best and worst thing about this planet. Honestly, it's hard work. Right. Here we go. Get rid of this. I'm learning to cry, people. I am. I'm learning to cry. Right. Not a lot, Susan. I am just being very philosophical. Can't say the word. I'm just saying, if anybody out there needs me at their lowest point, I will be there for them. No matter what, me, you message me, no matter what, you come. I'm here to talk to. No, you don't deserve ill treatment for any reason. Exactly. You just don't. Nobody deserves that. It's horrible how some people's partners abuse them till they disappear into themselves. Yet I hope you came back really angry, Valerie. Yeah. No, you'll probably find, I'm sorry to say this, but having more understanding and more respect to anybody out there, because she's been through hell and she will be the nicest person to anybody. until that is when she'll show who she truly is. Am I right, Valerie? Because you're better on the right side now, and you're with us lot. Stand strong, be brave. Yeah. This is therapy, Sadie. It is. In a way. And this is why I don't want to go back, because it makes me cry. Day 10 of the Advent. Look at that. And it's so pretty. Quick change. Did you like that? I try to reach out to others who have been through this. I try to let people know that they're not alone. Told you? And I can tell you now, Valerie is going to be the kindest person out there, or one of the kindest people out there, because she's been of us that have been to hell and back. We treat people differently. We allow them to take themselves so far. You know, we allow it for so long. But we will fight. We will fight we will fight no matter what. But yeah, you have us, no matter what. If you ever feel, anyone out there right now, both TikTok and YouTube land, don't ever think you're going through anything alone, right? You can email on sadiespincraft@gmail.com. You can come on either YouTube or TikTok and message. You can message me through Facebook or Instagram. Please don't think you're on. Come to me and we work together. I don't care if you're in America, South Africa, Canada, Netherlands, Germany, anywhere. Yeah? You come to me and we work together, and we build this family, and there's many, many more out there that are willing to do exactly the same as what I'm doing. We love you all, and we're here for you all. Right? Okay. I can't stop crying. Don't cry, Nat. You can be kind. As abused till the end by several people in her family, because she's always felt guilty or made excuses for them. I wish she got angry at them. Anger's not always the right emotion. I was in the same spot as your grandmother when I was a kid, and I was angry for a long, long time. Nothing. And you know, now I'm not angry, but I'm ready to get even, if you understand that. The anger's gone, but yet I'm not going to let it drop. I'll make sure that turd gets what's coming to him. That's for sure. Always, Valerie, always. More in this chat and on there and on TikTok that will say exactly the same. Email this, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere. Don't ever think you're on your own. Any of you come to me. You find me if you have to. If you're in the UK, I'll even meet up with you somewhere if it comes to it, if I've got the money, just to give you a hug that you need. If I'll give you a hug, because everybody needs a hug at sometimes. Yeah? It may make you cry, but crying's a good thing. Okay? Good. I'll give you my phone number if you need to call me. Look, see, we're all here for you. All of us. We all look out for each other around here. Maybe it's the Irish in me then. Maybe. maybe because I was angry for a long time, T, and it didn't work. It didn't do nothing for me. Make me shout at a lot of people that didn't deserve shouting at. My abuser has just been sent to prison. Good. I never spoke about it. Been mad week this week. All the memories came back and I've never spoke about it, but I'm glad he's in prison. Right. It may be hard for you, Nat. And I know your fella probably knows. You've probably talked it over with him. That in itself is good. You have talked to someone about it. Is in prison. Personally, I think prison is the worst place for them because that's where they learn more. Personally, I think they should be castrated. That's my view. Because then they can't hurt anybody ever again with that appendage. Yeah? People who do that kind of thing, in my eyes, should have retribution. But prison isn't where they need to be because prison is where they learn more. I'm sorry, but people go into prison not actually being a criminal and come out being a fully fledged criminal where they can actually rob a bank. Yeah, you see these things. Have you seen? Look, you can actually see my grey hairs. You can't on there, but you can on. Oh my word, grey hair. Never mind. I am getting old. I'm nearly 40, for goodness sake. I'm here for all you two. Of course you are, Valerie. Mwah. I love you all. I was abused for years. I gave it to God. He will take care of the abusers better than I could. Exactly. Exactly, Susan. I'm always in the end of the phone. Go to the end of the earth for my friends and fibre family. Same. And anyone watching on TikTok, you're all our family now. Don't think you can get away from us. We're here. So, yeah. Love you all so much. So no matter where you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or nighttime, I am going to have to go because I'm giving myself a headache. I need a drink and I need food because I'm feeling a bit... So, love and hugs out there. I love you so much. And I will see you again tomorrow. But it'll be tomorrow evening because it is the weekend and Hunter being at home, you know, it's got to be evening. So we shall come back for day 11 tomorrow. My goodness, we've done 10 days already. It's just crazy. Crazy. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 11. I love you so much and I shall see you all again soon. Stay strong, everyone. And like I say, if you ever need me, you know where I am. Oh, thank you, Chris. We've got to tell a joke. Are you ready? Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not spreading it. Christmas jokes. You gotta love them. Gotta love them. I'm losing my mind. I am going. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all again soon, right? So I'm turning off YouTube first, and then I'll come. Oh, thanks. I'm now free. Love you. Love to crochet. We're all free.